There is less than 10 days till Christmas. If you have a 3D printer or you just enjoy seeing cool things being made, then I have some amazing Christmas decorations to show you. I've got these highly detailed models that are going to impress all your friends, or some quick wins that still look great just in case you're feeling tired from this holiday already. I've searched all throughout MakerWorld and there's stuff of all different sizes. So we have these cuter, smaller displays, or these giant prints. Look at this. This thing was entirely 3D printed on my P1S. It is enormous and I absolutely love it. And there's going to be more about it later on in this video. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Dev. I 3D print both as a hobby and I run a small Etsy shop. So if you're interested in my 3D printing journey, make sure to subscribe and let's get straight into the video. And for our very first print, we have this Harry Potter book nook. Look how detailed that looks. This is probably the most complicated print within this video, but to be honest, there is another main feature behind it, quite literally. As I flip the switch, look at that. Look how magical and unbelievable that looks. To me, I actually prefer this more than a Christmas tree. This is like a portal into another world. So I actually found this on MakerWorld 2 months ago and I decided to save it because my girlfriend's mum loves Harry Potter. To be honest, if I knew it would take this much time because it was a lot of work, I probably would have skipped on it, but I'm happy I didn't because I love the way it turned out. It's definitely one of the funnest things I've 3D printed. I definitely won't be doing it again, but if you guys are up for the challenge and you do have the material, I would highly recommend it because when we actually brought this out at a Christmas party, everyone was genuinely shocked at how well it was. Most people couldn't even tell it was a 3D print. They thought it was actually bought in the shop, which is an amazing compliment to have. The designer also done an amazing job. It is very well documented, so you know what to connect where. And in terms of a rating out of 5, which I'm trying to give every other model in this video, this definitely gets 5 stars. I mean, I'm sure you guys know why. Like, this is by far the best print that I've ever done. And yeah, to me, it's absolutely gorgeous. So if you guys are interested in this model and all the other models that I show in this video, then they are going to be linked down below in the description. The filament I also use for all the models will be linked down below in the description as well. They will be an Amazon affiliate link. Now let's go straight to the next print. So the next print that we have on our list is this Gingerbread Christmas train, and this is by Tomini, and man is this print cute. The print wasn't actually that long. I think it took 9 hours just for the train itself and 10 if you include the tracks with it. The designer done an amazing job with the actual way it was modeled. I don't think this requires an AMS. It has really efficient color swapping. And yeah, I mean, the colors on this themselves look great. It looks really Christmassy. It looks like something that you'll see in like one of those toy stores or the movies. I've always wanted to buy one of these, but I mean, I didn't really want to spend the money. But now I 3D printed myself one because that's what everyone does when they have a 3D printer, right? But genuinely, hats off to the designer. Like, look at the way this engine was even assembled. It's like one of those fidget toys, because he done a really efficient move where he wanted this brown and white to be combined together, but instead of doing it layer by layer, but using an AMS, he's like, why don't we just print it separately and watch them slide in together? I thought that was so cool. And also this thing is really easy to assemble. He gives really clear instructions. You don't need glue. I think I only needed glue for one thing, and that's because one of the parts broke because I just sort of pushed it in a bit too hard and then I had to glue it together to fix it. But it is an effortless print in terms of the color swapping, how easy it is to assemble, and I think it looks great. Genuinely a really fun toy to add to your Christmas collection or leave around your house. And I think this guy actually has a bit more in his sort of Christmas collection if you guys want to check it out. Like I said, everything's down below. So let's look at our next print. So this is one of the biggest things I've 3D printed and I am super happy with this result. This giant candy cane, this was done entirely on my P1S as I mentioned before. And yeah, when I thought I was going to print a candy cane, I thought it was going to be a lot smaller until this popped up on MakerWorld and I knew I had to give it a try. I actually also put a hole in it here and I've attached an LED light source to it, right? So I don't think you can see it with my current setup. So one really cool thing I like about this candy cane design is the fact that this person has actually put the numbers in there. So when you slot these in together, you know that the 4 should align, but these are the pieces that should connect. It's a small details like this, but it really does make a big difference. Here, boom. I hope they're bright enough. Seems to be holding its strength there. So like I said, the fact that it's open, I can just fully feed this through. So the moment of truth, how's it gonna look? Look at this. This is fantastic. This is so Christmassy. What the hell? I probably shouldn't say that, but wow, like, oh, and it's portable. It doesn't have to be clocked in anywhere. I can't wait to show this to people. I can't believe I actually 3D printed this. What? The only part that was a little bit annoying when I was printing this, because I printed this on both my A1 and my P1S, was that there was a little bit of stringing. This could have been just for me, but it was for 2 different printers. When I looked down in the comments, no one else had this issue, so it could just be me. But in terms of the print quality, I don't know. I'm gonna give it 4 4.5 stars to 5 stars. You know what, I changed my rating. I am going to give it 5 stars. The fact that you can print this without an AMS and the fact that this person even made it modular as well. Yes, I absolutely love this piece. Now let's get on to the next one. Boom! Before we get to the next print, I just want to say if you guys are enjoying this video, I'd very much appreciate it if you can leave a like and subscribe. It does help my small channel grow immensely. Let's get straight into the next print. Okay, so far we've talked about fun stuff to print for your house, but more decoration types. So for those of you that want something a little bit more practical, you are going to love these boxes that I found. Look at these cute little presents. You've got one here that's a little bit more luxurious and you've got one here that's a little bit more Christmassy, but both of them are great. So the first one is like in the style of a crochet box, but is entirely 3D printed. I mean, look how elegant that looks and clean. So I done the colors in white and gold, as you can see, and I think it looks fantastic. You can put whatever you want in there. And the thing I like about these prints is that they're actually quite functional. So you can actually end up using them year after year. So it's actually not something you're gonna print and then chuck away and not use again. And to be honest, the assembly was really easy. I think overall this took like 10 hours to print. You didn't need an AMS for it. These parts are just glued together. Same with the bow, you just glue them together with super glue and that's it. I think the texture is just so amazing. Like, look at this, right? The crocheted part. And this is the one if you prefer something a little bit more festive, I guess. It still is clean, just not probably as elegant as the other one. Remember what I said with the filaments as well, that this is all obviously using red, white, and the gingerbread color. So you can get a lot done with just the train and this and a few other prints that I have as well. So you can definitely get a theme going. Very impressive with both these boxes. No AMSs are needed. It might help a little bit for this one, but I mean, you can get away with it because you're only going to have very minimal color swap. I'm not sure which one I prefer. Let me know down below in the comments which one you guys prefer. But like I said, I think they're both great. I'm going to have one in each room. One, I think my mum will probably like this, but this one's definitely more my Christmas vibe. Now to the next prints. You guys are gonna love these next prints because these took the least amount of time to print in terms of everything, and everyone loved this just as much as all the other stuff I've shown you on the list. It is these Christmas door decorations. Look how cute they look, right? Like these things, I don't even think they require an AMS. It might help you, but you can definitely just stand there and wait for the colors to swap and load them manually. So you have this one in the more traditional Christmas colors. So this was designed by someone called Jagger Knife on Maker World. I know, what a name. But guess what? He also designed this one, the same thing, but in a gingerbread theme. And like I mentioned before, with the same filaments, you can print the train, you can end up printing the candy cane, you can end up printing, I don't know, the other Christmas box. Whatever it is, these are such quick, easy wins. They go so well around the house. I'm actually going to print a few more of these because the moment I put one or two up, I really like the look of it and I actually want to do almost every door in my house with it. And one thing that I really like is that he actually done a smaller version for a light switch, as you can see here. These things look so cute. I didn't end up putting it on my light switch. I thought it looked a little bit better on my thermostat, so that's where it's gone. And like I said, everyone that's seen this, they think it's really cute. Some of my friends who have come by as well, they're like, can we have one as well? Really easy wins, and guess what? It makes the house very Christmassy immediately. Now on to the next print. And for Christmas, we couldn't forget the main man himself, Santa. Look at this. This was fully 3D printed, so this print definitely turned out better than expected, mainly because I didn't know what to expect from it because it had so many parts on the build plate, but that's because it actually didn't require an AMS to print this. So all these individual pieces in separate colors were actually printed separately, and then I had to put them together. I didn't actually even glue them together. This person actually gave you joints, so they've actually got a little bit of tight tolerance, which I'll talk about later on. I think this turns out great. And one thing that I find absolutely amazing with this print is that when I went to the print profile on Maker World, people ended up printing this, I think 4 or 5 times bigger. So they've got a giant Santa. I think I might end up doing that later this year or for next year, because I really enjoy this print. And if I had it bigger, I think it would save me a lot of money than buying one of these like large figures from the store. In terms of my rating for this print, I would give it 4 stars out of 5. The reason for this is because assembling it was a little bit annoying. So in terms of the prints, because some of them actually had to have negative areas, they printed with support, but it was so hard to get out the support. Like, it was probably one of the most annoying things about this print. And even when I got that, because some of the support is left there, the tolerance for the joints wouldn't actually fit themselves. So I had to reprint some things. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't the end of the world, but it was something that just made the process a little bit more annoying. In terms of the print quality itself, I'm very happy with it. I definitely rate it 5 out of 5. It was just the assembling process that I thought could be a little bit better. But I guess that is going to happen when the designer was so kind to make it an AMS-free version for you guys. So would it even be a 3D printed Christmas if we didn't have at least one fidget in there? And that's where this bauble comes in. What? Ah! It's an expanding bauble which collapses and opens. Look at that. To be honest, this print I find quite interesting, mainly because of the way it works. I would honestly just straight out the bat rate this a 3 out of 5. I think there are a lot of nicer baubles out there, but I was curious to see what this one was like. This also didn't require an AMS. It was very easy to print. Maybe you might like it if you've got a younger child in the family and you want to put this on the tree and then take it off so they have something to play with. Like I said, I definitely think in terms of look-wise, there is a lot better baubles out there. But in case there is something you want to fidget with, or there's a child there, this is definitely a valuable addition. So on the theme of baubles, check out these custom 3D printed baubles that I make for people. These are actually lithophane, so I can put people's memories or whatever photos they want to give me. I end up selling these on Etsy, and I've mentioned this in a previous video. And because I'm a huge Stranger Things fan, I've actually made a Stranger Things themed bauble. To me, I absolutely love it. So it's got Vecna on there, and Max, if you're a Stranger Things fan, I'm sure you know what the scene is already. Let me know what you guys think of it down below, what you would rate this out of 5. I obviously won't rate it because, of course, I am biased. It still gives off Christmas vibes, but definitely more evil ones. I am going to actually post this on Maker World, so there'll be a download link for it down below in the description as well. Also, if you guys are interested in me making sort of custom baubles for your favorite shows, let me know down below in the comments. If it is easy, I will generate them for you guys, since I very much enjoy making these. And if you are interested in how I designed this Vecna bauble, then I'm going to include a video here so you guys can click on it. And also, as I mentioned, I have been selling on Etsy, so if you are interested in how much money I made on my first year, I'm also going to put this video here as well, so make sure you guys check it out. And here you can see all the prints. I genuinely had a blast making this video. I think 3D printing and Christmas goes so well together, because for me, I personally wanted to make my house a bit more Christmassy, but I didn't want to buy all these decorations I saw online. And it's just a fun gift because it feels like you made it, even though it is other people's profiles. So I'm still going to take that as a win, whether it's cheating or not. I'm just letting you guys know that. And as I mentioned, some of these things on the list, if you're very smart with the filament, you can end up using it again and again. So like the gingerbread theme, if you buy the gingerbread color and then white and then red and then green for decoration, you can print a lot of gingerbread assets. And some of the things that I printed are genuinely going to last quite a few Christmases. I'm super happy with how they turned out, especially the giant candy cane and like these door hangers, as well as those Christmas boxes as well. Let me know down below in the comments which model was your favorite and which ones you're actually going to print. And also, if you have a recommendation for a model for me to check out, then please let me know. Like I said, this is only my list. If you guys have got something that I've missed, which I'm sure you have, I'm genuinely curious. There's still like 10 days left to Christmas, so I can 3D print a bit more. I'm actually very excited too as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, then genuinely thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, and also have an amazing Merry Christmas. That was it from me, guys. Take care. Cheers, Dev.